Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. On the same night at WWE, friends betrayed Rhea Ripley and Damian on Judgment Day. SummerSlam throughout their working years, together opposing their previous faction. There is something the Priest detests. Regarding Ripley, the nightmare falls within the most often occurring WWE superstars on the current roster she have established on fire several times using pictures. Remarks, one such comment really stuck, including the WWE world, and returns to haunt Damian on sometimes now. Rhea, renowned for providing the Archers, the unexpected moniker bisexual, social media Undertaker while calling for Ring the Bell while SummerSlam Media Week, Mommy discussed what drove her to provide priests such unusual moniker in social media. One, love it. If someone can locate it, great pleasure. My observation about his picture that, then, I believe that he is seated upon a throne you could clearly see. He despises it. I adore it. You know he is a somewhat flamboyant individual, performs little hair flutter every now and then. He is exactly like before entering a war. Indeed, he is clearly a biased person. Undercover, I apologies, Priest. I adore you. H/T Fightful WWE fans will, he said, still perceive Rhea Ripley feud along with Liv Morgan for some time. Meantime, the conflicts between Finn Balor and Damian still to start is the Priest. Damian. She is not bothered by the moniker Rhea Ripley has awarded him. Former WWE World Damian Priest, a heavyweight champion, has open heart when working in WWE, although he may not like the moniker handed him by Rhea Ripley too much. He lately said he is not bothered by it. In an interview on The Rob Brown Show, Priest said that supporters are having fun using it on social media, so he not cares about the moniker given to him via Ripley. Indeed, it's there. It's anything. I mean, should fans want to have fun with material on social media, by all means, proceed forward. If they are indeed discussing me in a light-hearted, benign manner. In other words, I don't give a damn about it, not influence me. Rhea, making it a matter of concern, however. She's supposed to be my friend. Like, what are you doing? I got on the phone right away to her and was like, what's wrong with you? Your response right now was hers. Laughing, the Damian said, Damian and close pals Rhea Ripley backstage and have given each other credits for their ascent on the major roster. In the chaos of WWE's continuous activity, there exists times that transcend the written script. Theater, offering a unique window of view of the true people behind the character. Rhea Ripley, the powerhouse of judging day, just become up regarding one of such fun times that took her supporters by surprise when she unveiled the very unusual moniker she assigned her steady buddy Damian seated in front of interview with Corey Graves on WWE's Following the Bell podcast. Ripley, sometimes known for her powerful in-ring presence and no-nonsense attitude, explained how a moment of light-hearted entertainment for her and her priest led to the moniker she says he hates with a passion. But what defines it? Far more fascinating is the dynamic it generates, denotes inside Judgment Day, and how their off-screen friendship contrasts with their fierce personalities throughout the squared the circle of connection between Rhea, Damian, and Ripley. Priests, Rhea Ripley with the Priest and Dam have grown to be central force at WWE's Judgment Day, together with Finn Balor. Domestically mysterious, the segment has grown to become highly famous, combining anarchy, threats, and mental games into one deadly unit. Their synergy is tangible on TV, with each person contributing anything different from the others, whether it's Baylor's experience from years past, Dominic's developing faith, or the priest's enforcing dimensions of savagery. But Ripley and Priest have a link that goes beyond their on-screen characters. They often interact in ways that seem nearly like siblings, continually mocking difficult, motivating one another toward improvement. I never think folks understand exactly how near we are. All of them work behind the scenes. Ripley indicated during the audio podcast, we travel together all the time. Together, even get meals and work out together. Later on, presents it as like this strange little family. The source of the moniker it adopted was one of many off-screen bonding events, so the now infamous moniker originated. Ripley claims that this began on an unusual off-peak when the Judgment Day members were relaxing after a taxing event. List of live events they had agreed upon to organize a group workout session, mix of cardio and weightlifting to certain light sparring. Ripley burst out laughing at. She remembered the moment. So Damian's this enormous man, right? He seemed to be able to bench press a truck, yet what people? I know he has some, but not sure. Shortcomings similar to those of everyone other one. Among those shortcomings she exposed his hate of a certain kind of activity, something requiring flexibility or flexibility. Priest H. Yoga, Ripley reported, wearing a smile, completely hates it. We were doing this group session, and a component of it involved stretched. He was rather rigid. You would expect him to be created from stone. He began murmurs beneath his breath. She carried on at one throughout. Point of reference, I just couldn't help it. I began calling him Stretch Armstrong, like the old toy you could pull and stretch in all directions. It was funny because they related to, let's say, the priest could hardly touch his toes alone, expand like that toy he handed. This seems he intended to choke me out straight there, but I wasn't allowing it. Based on Ripley's response, go Priest. The response of Damian Priest was quick. He threw her a deadly gaze that hardly served to. Still more, he detested the moniker stick. He dislikes it still now. Every time I call him Stretch, you can watch him roll his eyes. But that's just how we are. We are always ribbing one another. All of it is light-hearted fun. Ripley reported that, since then, the moniker has evolved into an inside joking on Judgment Day with Finn. Also sometimes are Baylor and Dominic, mocking clergymen having such name during their backstage moments. Irish Finn. His accent makes it much more enjoyable. Eel, haphazard, yell boy, Stretch Armstrong, and Damian merely yawns in the changing room. Laughing, the term, Ripley said, has even migrated into fan communities, with some devoted WWE fans scooping up on Ripley's lighthearted jabs in between conversations and social media updates. Ripley confessed that she even finds herself inclined to use it on live TV. However, she hasn't had the opportunity. However, I doubt Damian, if I stated it during her, would forgive me. Promo, she teased behind the strong front. The odd moniker also provides enthusiasts with a glimpse just behind the curtain at the usually and detectable interactions between WWE superstars during on-screen conflicts, allyships, and treachery. Center stage. It's obvious that many of the actors revealed close relationships off-camera. The revelation of Ripley on Stretch Armstrong demonstrates how even the greatest strong people have times of comedy, mocking, and sincere friendship behind the scenes. I find it quite vital, so that others may understand that we are human. To Ripley explained, we engage in larger-than-life personalities, yet, whether we are backstage or on the road, we are just any group of people traveling. Friends we play about, we pick on each other, and our inside jokes maintain. Here, in this insane company, the effect on Judgment Day. Curiously, Ripley also spoke on their powerful bond outside the ring has made Judgment Day even more seamless on screen. We believe one another totally, whether it's for a match or promo. We are aware of having each other's backs. That chemistry generates into what